Hi everybody, welcome to the Hammond Urban Homestead. My name is Sierra, and nice to see you all again. So, yesterday was the first day of the Alaska Homestead Expo. I did 2 classes or workshops on homesteading on an acre of land, and it went great. We only videotaped the first one, and I cut it down because it was a 47-minute video, so it was quite long, and so I cut it down to just being like 4.5 minutes long, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I will tell you all, I was so nervous. I kind of almost forgot my whole presentation in my head, so I kind of asked the audience to ask me questions just so I could jumpstart my brain a little bit better. Unfortunately, I feel horrible about it, but it was my first time ever talking to that many people in one setting. There were a lot. It felt like, one, I'm used to just teaching a class of like 4 or 5 adults, and this was, it felt like it was 100 times more, but it was probably maybe 20 or 30 people. But oh my goodness, I'd never been so nervous in my life. So it was a wonderful learning experience that I am quite nervous in big crowds. But otherwise, it was a wonderful day. It was, I dressed for a warmer weather, and I learned an ice skating rink is very cold, so a lot of people did get a good giggle out of me because I was shivering and I didn't bring a jacket. I know, we're in Alaska and it's April. I probably should have had a jacket, but I wanted to look cute, and I thought this was like super cute outfit, and oh my goodness, I froze to death. There were lots of amazing vendors. I had super fun. It was awesome. It was great. We brought the baby goats with us, and they were just showing off to everybody how cute they were. Baby goats. I don't know what to say besides they will steal your heart. And I did bring some of my rabbits. Today, I'm not bringing any of my rabbits. It's the last day. I'll be there for a couple of hours as a vendor. I won't be teaching any classes, but it's still super exciting just being there. It was just a lot of fun. I'm still tired. I'm getting up now every 4 hours instead of 3 to bottle feed babies, but I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna start driving out to Big Lake to the event to be the vendor at. Here's the video of the workshop of homesteading in Alaska on 1 acre. Just a little snippets. The other video is super long and we can't transfer it onto anything, so it's stuck on poor Ray's phone. I hope you guys enjoy it. Towards the end, I'm probably going to sneak some cute little gosling and new babies on the farm videos.
So my name is Sierra Hammond, and I run Hammond Urban Homestead in Wasilla, Alaska. Now, our homestead is just over 1 acre, and I say just over because most of it, the overage, is our forest around our property, and that's our food forest. We have high bush cranberries there, and our birch trees that we tap. So this little workshop is going to be pretty much just talking about homesteading on 1 acre. I've supplied my family with about 80 to 90% of our protein that we eat on our acre just over last year's growing season. Now, our major meat production on our homestead is rabbits. I breed and show rabbits. I'm very strict with what I keep, and everything else gets eaten. So rabbit for us is great. I know a lot of people are interested in chickens and bigger livestock. Sometimes those bigger livestock are harder to keep on a small piece of land. I know cows, they need a lot more grazing area than a goat. So that's fun right there. I looked into cows. I wanted one so badly, and I was like, oh, a dairy cow would be awesome. But our front lawn couldn't support a dairy cow where it's the low part of our property, and we end up with a lot of water in that area. So that area ended up being our garden and our main food forest. If anybody has any questions, I'll take some pauses so we can answer some stuff, or if you guys want to throw an idea. But mainly, oh goodness, I'm so nervous, I'm sorry. I know, I'm just nervous. It's a lot of people.
Imagine we're all rabbits.
We're watching.
Oh, if you're all rabbits, that's not funny. I'm sorry, if you're all rabbits, I'd be like, oh man, I'm gonna have a long day here. In our backyard where I do all of this stuff. And our backyard is maybe half of an acre is where we keep all of our animals. Now our chickens are free range, so we get to have the joy of doing an Easter egg hunt every day. And sometimes those Easter egg hunts are in the most unpleasant spaces. We've had to crawl under our 30-foot long raised greenhouse multiple times to pull out giant clutches of eggs, just because 3 hens will just decide that is their spot for the next week and a half. Our chickens we do use for meat production as well. They are not quite dual purpose, but I will not grow Cornish crosses again due to the waste that they produce compared to growth. Now, when it came to us making the decision of no longer doing Cornish crosses, it was more the fact that we were spending hundreds in 1 week on feed, about 200 to 300, depending on what age they were. And we were raising about 80 chickens in tractors on our front lawn. And during this process, it was our first year last year doing that, raising the meat chickens in that large of a number. And we spent hundreds every week, and we came up to the conclusion that the rabbits were more affordable to raise and process within almost the same time span. Now, I'm going to mention rabbits a lot because that's where my homestead is mainly based around, is these rabbits and the goats, just for the fact that meat is a big important thing to my family. We are mainly a carnivore diet family. We do eat grains and stuff like that, but we have meat in almost every single meal of ours. So breakfast, we'll have meat, and with our eggs.
Brownie! Brownie! You troublemaker! Brownie, get back in there! Dang it, I gotta go up.